This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Returning is Tutu Atwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Second and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Kyron Williams, the return man for the Rams. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will score. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Motion man, set right. Play fake to Jones, and now the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And live to play another snap.
Here's Ryan Wright now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but
a dive, and he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Chandler now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers. And depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
They face second down and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. To throw is Darnold. That one complete to Sherfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook. And
to the pylon, he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play action, Stafford. Open man is Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stafford to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again. Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Second and a yard. Now Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Darnold again. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Here's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion, it's Robinson. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Chandler now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the right side, this is Jones. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get
to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Stafford now on 3rd down. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he's into the end zone. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Handoff, Jones, and he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold now to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Darnold. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
1st down, Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll go again with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Big play, 3rd and goal coming up. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. So a pressure spot for the kicker, Joshua Carty. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Deep ball downfield for Surefield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.